Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Šeško. And the pass is intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Quality ball. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, right place, right time.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernes. Dida punts it upfield. Botafogo are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming. Hernes has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Driving on and making good progress. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now, can they get him away? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's De Jong. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's free, he has got space.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe, and here's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's played it back. Passes short and sharp. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Now Hoeneß. Nice bit of trickery. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Seedorf. Lahm. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want... Oh, he's been caught napping! Seedorf. Very nicely done. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
So we're into the second 45.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
De Jong. Deep cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cross needs to be good.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Looking here to chip it through. That is good alertness. Vieira. Now Hoeneß. Foot in. And it's Cruyff. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. Vieira. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's De Jong. Could move up a gear here. Plays a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. And Cruyff! Seedorf. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Hoeneß goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 20, camisa 14, camisa 22.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Deixando o campo para a
Botafogo
entrada de
still have the cards to affect this game.
Camisa 30.
Botafogo
camisa
have a free
18,
kick.
Camisa 41.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And this is Bale. Hangs in a cross. Hits! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Just the keeper to beat! Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Oh, he's been... And one more try! And that should get the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency.
He's through! He's tried one! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Rice really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Pull it. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Teremos uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Bale! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Turan. Nesta. Pele. Lam. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Hullet with the short one. And here's Hullet.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And the finish! Superb from Hullet! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Botafogo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vietnam finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence.
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Vieira. Botafogo are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Ernest. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Šeško. Mbappe is having a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
In he goes again! Out of play for a goal kick. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Half an hour played now. Great ball, and he's in here. Ernest. Šeško. Now Ernest. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Cruyff. Lovely feet. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Good ball. Good. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hoeneß plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Hoeneß is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Seedorf. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the out... And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Botafogo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substituição.
And we're off again. Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafael Varane. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Looking for options for movement. Hoeneß powering forward here. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hoeneß. He's picked his way through. Botafogo with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. This looks decent. Chance! Chance here to counter. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Araujo. Thuram plays a sharp little ball here. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Played into space out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 30. Camisa 14. Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa
Zola
18.
goes short.
Camisa 20.
And here's Zola.
Camisa 19.
Zola delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no
Substituição.
when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Rafael Varane. And it's Vieira. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival, driving forward. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. And it's Gullit. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Roberto. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Bale with the short one. Oh, nice touch. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto. A header! It's hit the upright. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's gone for goal! World class from Zola! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Gullit. Played in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zola received... Zola! That's a little off target.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass is just off target. And he was quick to react. And that is that. Botafogo are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Out to the right. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Now there's a fine ball. Sola! Seedorf. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri. Now Rafael Varane. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Botafogo have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great vision. Cruyff. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, this could be a chance. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Roberto Carlos, Seedorf, good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Referee has just said play on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Cross needs to be good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lam. Oh, this is a very good run. Lam gets his head on it! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Can he finish? Ferdinand gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. And he's forced to go back. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Chooses to go back. Thuram. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. He gets big. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Botafogo are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Botafogo have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance here to counter. Lam making good progress on the right-hand side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Botafogo have it back and can go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in plenty of space here. Zola, and Zola! Oh, it's hit the post!
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9, camisa 14,
And here's Cruyff.
camisa 30, camisa 22.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Camisa 10.
This interception, his
Camisa
positioning was
18,
spot on.
Camisa 20,
Leicester charging
camisa
forward, the ball at his
19.
feet. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Hullet. Pull it. Turan. Oh, they could break here. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pull it. That's very neat. And it's Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Played back in. Owns beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for... Oh, no, what has happened here? Quick look, then plays it... Oh, he's... Chance, surely!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Pull it. Bale! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got the...
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bullet! And that is a truly outstanding save. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Hullet. Cruyff. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ibrahimovic is on his own. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... Big chance! Must be! Great chance! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has 2. Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. Botafogo can look back.